Okay, I'm cutting that one short because we already went through it twice. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Oh my god. Sorry, it's a little dark here because, as I lightly mentioned on Twitter, I am now unemployed. and I got evicted. No, I did not. Just kidding. This is a funny gag. But yeah, I finally quit my shitty-ass job. And the unemployed part is indeed true. But how you guys doing? It's been a while. I don't even know when's the last time I streamed. Hello, and Feb. How you guys doing? Yeah, it's nice to have you guys around again. It's amazing. And I'm living in somebody's basement now. I don't even pay for it. I just broke in. Anyways, I play some music. Yeah, today we are gonna do something special, something we haven't done in the channel just yet. We're gonna be drawing, or rather coloring, some random art I did. I don't know, I really wanted to draw myself in a dragoon armor, like the dragoons in Final Fantasy. But I feel like that was a little bit outside of my skill set, because dragoon armors are way too complicated. So I decided to settle for something a little bit simpler. And the drawing in question is right here. And where am I? There I am. Think I've been gaming next thing after grind and at work. Same. I've been just playing about it, like nothing much going on. Let me know if my volumes are weird. My model is lagging. Ooh, is it? Okay. It looks fine on my end. It's gotta be on the stream quality then. Because on my OBS it looks just fine. Huh. Maybe I cannot do 1080p after all. Huh. As sad. Yes, the art, and there's actually a few things I want to change about it. Also, I, recently lost all my streaming settings. That's why, like, my sound or something might be off, because I had to, like, reset my computer, and I lost a lot of my config. So, I'm sorry, I'm back to the first stream stuff. I wouldn't be surprised. Check your bitrate. I just changed it to what Yuta was recommending me, which is 6,800. But yeah, I can't change it during the stream anymore. That's why I had to reset before. Is it really bad? Let me check from my phone. Hold up. I'm gonna... It's very quick. If it's unbearable, then I'll probably do something about it. It's very fully on my computer, so it's definitely not my computer. It is something, it's gotta be, probably the internet connection. Is the sound fine though? Yeah, I see what you mean. I am lagging a little bit. Yeah, I can see it from my phone as well. It's not all the time though. I mean, as long as the sound is fine, I think we should be okay, because we're not gonna be doing a whole lot of movement on the stream. If it was a gaming stream, I would definitely worry about it a bit more. But, we're just gonna be coloring. Ugh. And there's actually a few things I wanna do, I wrote it down. Just let me know if it's too bad. I don't mind resetting if you think it's too bad. Okay, so this is the drawing. I went for a very simple armor, and I have a really terrible habit of not closing my lines, which gives it that very nasty look. Look up close. It's very messy, but I think it came out okay. I just wanted to try this pose. That was my main intent. And we also gotta fix the spikes on the tail because I don't think they're directionally appropriate. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, I don't think they... Like, this one is aiming there, but then this one's going down here. So I'll probably just, like, keep these a little. Yeah, and then I want to fix this color because it reads a little bit weird. I was even thinking, should I just erase this whole area? Like, just this whole... I haven't done for a couple days since I finished the liner, so what if I just erase this whole thing and just like... Wait, did that look like an Among Us? Hold up. I thought that wasn't intentional. Okay, yeah, what if I just like close this up and then just finish like the back like this? And I feel like that could look good too. Cause this feels like kinda simple. It's just there for the sake of it. When the doodle is says, yeah. I guess I could do them, huh? But then there will be like so much empty space over here. I don't know. I am gonna keep it, but I definitely want to fix this area over here. So let's get to that. How about I just yeah, this is difficult without swimming in. Okay, how about we just smooth it and maybe put it like somewhere over here. Yeah, I think that looks a little better so it's not merging with the neck area. Yeah. I think that looks a tiny bit better. But obviously I gotta do some cleanup. I should have done these off stream, but I didn't have time today. Today was dog washing day. And it took a lot from me. When you have big doggos like I do. So now we can just, how about that? Yeah, that definitely reads a little bit better. It's still kinda weird, but it could be worse. I'm gonna get rid of this right here. Ah. Careful. Another smaller one. I'm not too used to talking while drawing. I don't think I've ever in my life done that. I tend to hyper-focus so I can actually get things done. Then let me fix the filler real quick. No! A good thing I did off stream was doing the filler because not closing my line makes it really difficult to color. So it's good that I can just color from the filler. Also, what the hell did I do here? As you can see, it takes me forever to finish a drawing because of things like this. There you go. Yeah, that looks slightly better. It's not perfect, but oh well. Little mind me asking why you have voice changer your voice in that karaoke was really nice to listen to. It's okay if you don't want to answer, I'm just curious. In the cover, literally just for shit. Giggles, like no other reason. I really don't mind turning it off if I have to, but I don't know, I just think it's fun. Like I'm not, I've said it a couple times before, I'm not trying to like make it or anything like that. I just wanna create funny streams, and when I watch, I'm like, oh, funny. Yeah, we'll probably eventually do a stream without it. Just not now, maybe. I don't know, there's something about it where, like, when I watch the VOD with a voice changer, I don't cringe. I know it can be unpleasant at times, but I don't cringe as much as when I hear my own voice. And that is definitely quite nice. Being able to watch my own VODs without wanting to throw up. Yeah, something like that. Yeah! Much better. That reads a lot better. Okay, next up. Let me erase that. We need to fix the spikes on the tail. That should be quite simple. Especially because I didn't wanna, go too ham with the details on the tail. And that makes it so much easier now. So I can just erase that. So... no. Okay, something like that. No. I should probably draw a line first, okay? And... So it should be directed a little upwards. No. Something like that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And then we can go down again. Maybe less down. Like that. Yeah, that makes more sense. Following the flow of the tail. I can't stand my recorded voice theme. It takes me a million tries to record a cover. That cover I uploaded, it took me so many tries. And I have two that I've been trying, and I have one nearly finished, and I wanted to sit on it for a couple days, so I just let it marinate. And the next time I was gonna go mix it and do volume and stuff, when I listened to it again, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not posting it. But I'm working on it. So it's gonna take a while. Okay, something like that. We're gonna erase this weird thingy. There we go. Yeah, quite nicer. There's so much uncleaning. What's the word? Uncleaningness? I've been told my voice sounds very similar to that of an uncle in the family, and I can hear it if I listen a recording of it. But as is, I can't hear it. Well, yeah, because your voice reverberates in your bones of your head. So that vibration causes your ears to perceive it differently. But yeah, usually the recording is gonna be more accurate than what you hear yourself. Which is not good news. Kinda like, that study that says when we look in the mirror, we perceive ourselves 5 times more attractive than we actually are. Yeah, like, I'm fucked. I'm pretty much fucked. Okay. Fix spikes done. Okay, so I think we're good and just erase that, because everything else I can do after coloring. I think that's just the only fixings I wanted to do for now. This area looks unfinished because I tried so many times to draw those leaves, but it just looked odd. So I'm just gonna do it, because it's in the back, so it doesn't need light. I'm just gonna do it like nearly black. But airborne transmission. Yeah, exactly. I totally knew that was the name. Okay. Let's start with the color, the fun part, and I prompted a reference image that I actually took inspiration from to draw the armor a little bit. It's a tiny thing over there. I just need something to color pick from. We're gonna start with the skin. Sorry, my workflow is very slow itself, and if I'm talking on top of it, it's gonna be pretty difficult to progress. But hey, that doesn't matter. I'm not in a hurry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so we're doing pretty much the skin. This arm I'm gonna leave as is, just because, I'm not gonna paint it to see it. And it doesn't matter if I paint out of line, because I'm gonna paint over it later. So, I'm just gonna do flat colors right now. I'll play more careful when I paint, like, over their skin where I actually need accuracy. And now I'm just gonna do a weird pink blob. The hands have armor, so we don't need those. It's pretty much just the face, neck, arms, and legs. Oh my god, the look. Let's do that blue piece right there is supposed to be leg as well. Alright, I think that is the only skin parts. And I like in the reference. Now we can hop onto the horns and tail, which I'm gonna keep in the same layer. The hair is gonna be painted over. Maybe I should actually paint this a little more clean. Because I probably will be painting the hair under it instead of on top of it. It should be easy. I know there is easier ways to do this, but I'm like the description of the stream says, I am by no means an actual artist. I just draw when I'm bored, and I have no intent on really making it or anything as an artist. I just wanna do what feels comfortable. So I'm sorry to actual artists that might be watching the stream and might be foaming at the mouth. To my very professional, I guess, procedures. I'm just like a child with a coloring book, you know? Ah! Remind me to eventually change the background music. Cause I just have like a 10-hour loop of this song. If you guys get too bored of it. And this is why, oh my god, I gotta get more used to, releasing the pen so I can actually Control Z. There we go. That's a horn. That's two horns. Almost. Don't keep them in the same layer. No, I know, it's just the horns and the skin, what I'm keeping in the same layer. Just the horns and the skin. You want that HB PNG. New flavor wallpaper. Well, yeah, of course. I'll probably just post it, but I guess that's not gonna be super HD on Twitter or anything. I can maybe post a link to to a download of it. If you guys wanna use it to train any models or anything, first of all, I don't know why you would, because you want good quality. But if you ever do, you are free to do so. But still a tail. You can paint out of place over here, it doesn't matter. Maybe not that much. So I actually watched a video that I want to try to replicate one day. I think the guy's called Mark Burnett. He's an ex-Riot, splasher. I can't speak. Splasher artist. And his art is pretty neat, and I actually really like how little layers he usually uses. Because in my previous drawings, I've used way too many layers, way too many. Okay, technically the bone is part of the skin. Wait, no, it isn't. You could post the cut box on the other channel in the flavor report. Yeah, sure, I'll just post it on, like, either Twitter or on a community post. I don't really use Discord. Oh, hey, I have an entire separate layer for the eyes. I know it looks very messy right now, but don't worry, trust the process. Trust the process. What are we doing next? What's with the eyes? Well, I'm not. The knee, Okay, I had a brain fart. Should I color pick from here? Sure. Just for the base color. I can never do the eye white properly, because it's never actually white in most high-quality illustrations. It's like, it's usually like a weird combination of pinkish and gray. Not the biggest fan of that. Hold up. Let's refine the shape. A little too small. That's what she said. Something like that. Yeah. This Tolera, yeah. It's difficult to get right, but it's okay. We're just doing the flat colors right now. Something like that. Kinda like that. Get a little closer. I know it's a really bad habit. Also, I don't want you guys to look at how dirty my lines look. But I'm not that accurate with my pen, because I draw one piece every time the planet's aligned, so I don't have that much practice. Does it look good? The shape of the eye, I guess that's okay. Now we are going to... Hold up. We are going to paint just the eye area. Hold up. We're gonna do... I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna do something else completely. I'm probably overcomplicating things. Alright, that's gonna make it a little easier. I can't draw anything aesthetic or cute to save my life. Your drawing's certified. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I should definitely draw better than I do. I used to draw way more when I was a kid, but I never expanded on it. Okay, I want to do a really bright red on the bottom, kind of like that, and like that. And then I really like white pupils. I don't know why. It's like such a cool design element, but I don't have white pupils, and I'm trying to stay true to the source material. Yeah, for some reason, Ginger Cronenberg's style body horror is easy to draw for me, but few images I find impossible. Did I say ginger? I don't know what that is. Let me look it up real quick. Well, alright. Oh my god, I can't type if I'm not looking at my screen. Okay, just like grotesque creatures, kinda. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Picture there is a Swiss artist with a very particular gory aesthetic. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I never expanded on anything that is not anime women. I can't even draw guys, so I don't like this. Not really enough. I'm just gonna add that over there. I don't think my color placement here is the best, honestly. But let's see what comes from it. And then we're gonna do a very light red highlights. And that looks really odd, but once you zoom out, it looks okay. Kinda. No, that brown is what's messing me up, okay? Let's fix the weird brown that I color picked is kinda like breaking the still decent step. Yeah, just flattening it out a little bit. Looks like tiny eggs. There's just fried eggs in my eyes. Not quite sure what I'm doing right now, honestly. It's going with the flow. How about that? Too bright. Let's use a little orange instead. How about that? A little better. Not exactly what I want, but what if we just blur a little? And that's making it even worse. It just looks like... actually not so bad. Yeah, that's alright. I'm gonna keep it just like that for now. We can go back to it later. Machinery melding into fresh type of stuff, kinda like the anomaly from Dead by Daylight. It's cool that I can draw it, but I hate it. I want to draw cute anime women, not machinery horror spiders with billion teeth. I want to be a machinery horror spider with a billion teeth. We should swap places. Okay, how about rainfart? Okay, the armor. What do we do with the armor? I'm probably gonna keep a similar color to the tail. Let's test first. Okay. So, if we color pink is gonna be like a nice blue. Oh shit, I'm painting on the film. Whoops. Armor. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be like a weird blue. Oh my god, I'm gonna suffer so much painting the hair. I wanna find the color for the armor. Is it like the horns and the tail already have the blue tint? So if I go for like a purple, is this gonna be a little too much? Like too many color palettes going on. So I feel like I should probably... This is too dark. That's straight up black. I'm just looking at the contrast with like the dark blue and the purple, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think I gotta stay on the blues. Yeah, I'll probably just go for... This is a grayish blue. I'll just go for a more saturated blue. And I like this. And it's okay. I'm just gonna paint roughly because I'm gonna use golden details for the trim of the armor. As per design accuracy. Oh shit, I painted the tail. Okay, so I'm gonna start from bottom. I feel like I'm making a mess right now. Oh wait, that is supposed to be red as well. Hold up. There we go. Okay, now I can just paint over it. Just like that. I'm gonna leave the banner thingy like that. So I know this is like way too dark, but it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna add a lot of highlights. I'm just painting the general shape right now. And it takes me like a lot. I don't plan on finishing on just one stream because I probably won't be live for that long, and I feel like if I want to speedrun drawing, I have to like be in complete and absolute silence. I can't focus as much if I'm just yapping away. Just carefully paint all of that. Very carefully. So see what I meant with me never finishing my, like, connecting my lines? That just gives me... When did it happen in the chat? Pray. I just had in the chat bar, pray. And I used it because I was looking for the emote and I typed it in the wrong place. Yeah, pray for me, please. Thank you very much. Also, I'm very OCD, so I feel like all these minor mistakes like, I have to force myself to ignore them. Because if I just start like, ooh, look at this line, it's so nasty, I gotta fix it. Like, I will never finish the drawing. I have that problem, and I've always said it about myself, like, being a perfectionist that doesn't have the skills, like the skill set to afford being a perfectionist is the worst. It's actually the worst, because, like, no matter how much I try, like, it just never looks good enough, and I'm trying to, like, get rid of that mindset. At least for things like these, because I do want to finish one drawing. At least. Okay. I'm gonna dream with this song. Is this song from the first or second layer? I think the second layer, from Made in Abyss. Which, I don't know why I never watched until a couple days ago, and I'm completely obsessed about it now. And he made it to my top 5 animes, probably. Hey, look how clean that looks. Kinda. Just for now. Alright, we're gonna add a lot of, like, gold details on top of it. So, we don't gotta worry about that too much. Let's proceed. Yeah, I absolutely fell in love with Made in Abyss. I just love, like, the gap mole horror genre. I really don't know how it flew under the radar for me. Like, I knew it was there. Oh, shit. But I painted where I shouldn't have. It just... I don't know why. I look at the pictures, and, like, I never felt inclined to watch it, even though I know, like, it dominated for, like, the year it was released. But I don't know. In fact, I thought it was much older than it was when I think it was 2019 or something like that. I thought it was way older, like 2010s, 2012. But I was watching these like, oh, manga explained in 40 minutes videos, or like, oh, the whole complete story of Igarashi and stuff like that. And in my recommended, I got all layers of Made in Abyss explained. So I just let it play, and I actually got quite interested. And then I binged the whole anime and the movies in like 2 days. And I really liked it. This is not a Made in Abyss need transfers and stuff. There's several instances of lolly pooping in the yeah, I've been watching anime for so many years. I don't think there's anything that can, like, scare me. At this point, the only time, because I'm so used to fan service and, like, stuff like that it just flies over me. I don't even pay attention to it. It's just, like, the only time where I was like, okay, this is kind of unnecessary. I wasn't bothered by it. I was just, like, I feel like this is unnecessary. Was the pool scene when all 3 of them were in like a hot spring. I was like, okay, this is completely unnecessary. Can we please move on? But like overall, like all the other little winks at what was the guy's name? It wasn't Hisashi. Wait, what was the Tsukushi was the author. Yeah. I don't know. I'm very tolerant of media. Wait, am I painting in the right spot? What am I doing right now? I'm too zoomed in. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, if we don't split it up. See, like, this is what I mean. What is this? Okay, you know what? This is an improvised spike. How about I do not feel like fixing that right now, so... See, if I fill my lines, if I close them up, I will be able to just create a selection, and the whole process will be over already, but it is what it is. But it's okay, because I actually, like, really enjoy painting. Like, this is, like I say, it's like a coloring book. It's just very relaxing. But I guess it's not just the optimal. Let me clean this up real quick. This is not optimal for streaming, where, like, you're probably trying to get stuff done as quick as possible. Damn, but now this weird spike is not on the other side, so I gotta improvise it as well. God damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna... what did I delete? There we go. I keep painting on the tail. What's wrong with me? Wait, can I just paint this area? Oh no, this is... Okay, so... I don't even know what's what anymore. Yeah, okay. No, I'm good. Then paint all that. I'm really excited to do the shading on the armor. I love, like, coloring metal. I've done it before on a few of my older drawings, and it's just so fun because, like, the shine on it is so dramatic. It's way different from, like, painting skin, where, like, they just go, like, through a few muted shades, like, kind of like these. And then all of a sudden there's a shadow, like, the metal areas just have so many undertones. And it's very fun to do. Okay, we are somewhat progressing. This is also armor. And subsequently, we also have to paint it. All these, pretty much. I'm gonna try to be a little more accurate. I could before be messy on the skin, because that's gonna be like the lowest layer. But on everything else, I will appreciate being a little bit more accurate, just to save some time later on. And all this is armor, pretty much. All this is armor up here. And then... I don't know if I want the gloves, because I give it a metal look. Kinda like the claw thingy, but... I don't know if I want it to be also part of a metal armor, or if I want it to be other material. Maybe like the same color as the bone, just to give it some difference, because otherwise it see like it kinda doesn't read well. Should I get the same color as the bony areas? You know what, I'm probably gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna paint it as the ears and the ears, wait, the horns and the tail. I'm not good at multitasking, guys. It's very difficult to be so focused and make sense of what I'm saying, so I apologize for that. So the very little socialization that I used to do at work is over now. So I haven't really talked to anyone other than my family. So sometimes I unironically forget to talk, especially at night. Where I haven't said a word for many hours straight. And then all of a sudden, I try to talk for whatever reason, or record something, or whatever. And my voice literally doesn't come out. That also happens to me whenever I take the bus and I haven't talked for hours before I left my house. And then the first word I say is hello to the bus driver. And I just kinda go, hello. And my voice just completely breaks or sounds like a little whisper or I don't know. But it's very comical and I hate it. Hello, Magic. How you doing? Thank you for saving me from my last chat message being lovely pooping. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Please don't make me redo that whole line. Okay, I forgot that I have an eraser. I completely forgot that's something I can also do. Whoopies! Wait, what? That sounds fun. Wait, lolly pooping sounds fun. But can't be your final list. No, come back. You know what? Just I'll pay for the gravestone if you have the balls to put that on. I'll pay for it, and I'll visit it every weekend. Okay. Very relaxing indeed. I've never been more stoic in my life. Not really. Man, when I was quitting, on my last day of my 2 weeks, everyone was like, oh my god, we're gonna miss you. So bro, you literally don't even know I exist. For the whole year I've been working here. What do you mean? I kinda hate that part of human interactions. Where you have to pretend you feel something. I don't know, maybe it's the autism. But you have to be oh yeah, I'm so sad I'm never gonna see you again. No, I'm not. I don't even have your number saved. I don't care about you. I don't know, little tangent there. Cause I was actually when I left that day, I was that felt weird. I felt nothing. I just realized it's kind of similar to my hair color. Also, it's my thingy still lagging, or is it better now? Okay, so this is already the hand. I gotta differentiate the hand. Because I know this looks like a weird block of things, but I promise it makes sense. So this is the old part of the armor right here. And then this one right here is the hand. you probably use a bigger, your pen. Also, one of the reasons, if you're wondering why I don't rotate my canvas, is because my thingy goes so weird when I do. It's like it doesn't go back. See, sometimes it goes back to the pen, but other times it just stays on rotating. It just stays stuck on this. See? Like right now. It just does. Even if I release it, it doesn't go back, and I have to like actively click out of it. So that's annoying. It's looking okay. A little dark. It's just a flat color. So we're gonna do a lot of it better now. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know. My whole thing is very scuffed. Okay. Let me select the filler again. Study it and just like toggle it out. And it's about time to change, but I didn't prepare any other music. I guess I can always look up no copyright drawing music or something like that. I think that's it for that part. I should probably just go ahead and do the neck. Yeah, why not? Like the neck of Fiona. What is that weird sound I can hear? What is that? What did I do? Okay. We'll probably just do like something like this. And I'm just gonna do it like way darker later on, or like it's implied there's just a leaf over there. See, like that? That's the reason I didn't draw it initially. It just looks so weird. I think it's supposed to be like somewhere over here, rather. How about that? If it looks so weird, I'll just erase it and do one flat color. It just reads weird, you know what I mean? It just... Yeah, I think I'd rather just leave it as it was. Just like that. Okay, what should we do up next? Also, the eyes are actually bothering me. I'm gonna fix that weird red, and I'm gonna start over because I don't know what I did there. I'll render them when time is still. For now, I'm just gonna do random red, like the brightest red possible. And I don't think I'll keep the pupils white, but it just looks so cool. I don't know, I really like that design element of like having white pupils over red eyes. Yep. Even that probably looks better than one I had. It's a very bright red. Look at that. And we're doing the flats, after all. Okay, now I have to figure out what color I want for the cloth. I guess I still gotta stay on the blues. Probably a darker grayish kind of blue. It's still a test. A weird test. Oh, I can actually like paint roughly. But you know what? Let's do a gray. How about that? Or like a darker gray. Something like this for the cloth parts. Kinda like that. Okay, so this works for this area. Because this is like the waist. And we should probably stay on this palette regarding let's try something darker and bluer. Yeah, this is kind of like what I have on the tail. That's almost the same as the tail. This could work for this area, honestly. Oh shit, I'm so stupid. Classic painting on the fill layer. Or then this one, and this should be Under Armour. Okay. So let's try it. I kind of don't like how close it is to the tail collar. Yeah, let's do something a little bit more below. Not that below. Yeah, a little better. It looks nicer. This is just for this area right here. And I'll probably just do the banner thingy on the same fashion. I had that too. Caring about the details. I'm just gonna go ahead and paint what's supposed to be golden later on. This is gonna make it much easier. Like all these lines that I drew are pretty much the golden trend of the armor. As well as some others I'm gonna add. Okay, let me clean this up a little. Okay. Yeah, I kind of don't hate that. Surprisingly. This we can just... Alrighty. So we can keep that color, and we'll probably use a darker one for the skirt, which is the last clothing piece we gotta do. We've kept it pretty undertone. Pretty much just stayed on blues. Feel like coloring a lot. It's alright. I gotta be in a very specific mood to draw. I definitely like coloring more than I like doing the line art. It just feels much more straightforward. Okay, so we gotta do... I'm gonna do another layer just for the skirt. Oh my god, this could what are we doing with this? I'm figuring out the colors on the go. I think with the skirt, we'll probably want to go almost black. But it's just gonna look so much like way too much. How about that? I guess that's okay. Like, yeah, that's not so bad. It's just too many colors now. Yeah, I gotta keep it the same color as something else. Oh, is it makes it over. I'm just gonna play it on loop again. Ha! I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you have any input? I definitely take advice. As long as you can tell me like, ooh, you should go to Control F, to this and that. Like, if you just wanna give me input on coloring and like something I could do to make it look better, like feel free to do so. As I said in many times, I'm by no means an expert. But yeah, I don't like that. I definitely don't like that color. Do we go for a lighter blue? That's gonna look so goofy, you know? That's not terrible. But yeah, that's actually not bad. Going for a lighter one just for the skirt. I wanna see how it contrasts with everything else. Yeah, that's actually not bad. I think I'm gonna stick to that. In fact, maybe I should do the banner the same color. I'm just gonna do a super quick test. I'm just gonna go like... Oh my god. What's the cloth over the skin? I guess that's fair. Nah, the banner looks better on dark. Okay. So I think we have all the colors, at least the flats, for the armor figured out. Like, as I progress, I'm gonna get some more, like my hand is gonna get more warmed up, and I'm not gonna have to struggle as much with some lines. I think I can just hide my mess under other layers. Yeah, that will work. Down a little bit. It's just a flat salmon color surface. Here we go. I gotta clean all this shit up. What the hell is this? What did I do over here? Oh my god, what is that? Okay. I will announce the part as finished. Now we have to clean this up. I'll probably do a lot of cleanup after I'm done with the flats, so no worries if something looks... Wait! I made a terrible mistake. This part? I knew I was gonna make this mistake. This is supposed to be my other leg. This is gonna be really dark because it's in the background, but... Yeah, this is not supposed to be colored. There we go. Yes. Okay, we just gotta do this part. I'm honestly not super happy with the spikes because they look so goddamn goofy. But it really doesn't matter. I feel like it's gonna get so muted by the darkness of the tail that it doesn't even matter. Yeah, what do I think of the color choice so far? Let's do the hands. And then we will only have to do the sword and the hair. The hair is something I'm absolutely dreading because as you are watching me right now, I have two colors which are gonna be very difficult to properly portray. I think that's why I intentionally drew it like this, like all this part is gonna be the light blue. The much everything over here. As well as some random strands, but let's worry about that later. Also, what the hell is this? Let's hit the ball. Okay, balance, fine. Okay, we're doing the hands now. We're gonna do it on the skin layer. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna separate these and these into a different layer from the skin. Wait, what have I done? There we go. Actually, we're gonna erase it from here. You can't see it, but it is not erased. And same thing for the tail. Okay, and now we are going to erase it as well. Yeah, now we should have everything on separate layers. But yes, I feel like that was a mistake to do. Not really a mistake, but since I'm doing the hands, which actually touch the skin, I'd rather do those, separately. Oh wait, I fucked up. Hold up. So I'm supposed to merge this two. Bone? The spikes will look better if shaded. Yeah, that's what I thought. If the spikes have some multiple where they look better. Oh, that's right. I just felt like it just kind of looks goofy, but I didn't want to overwhelm the design. After all, the reason I drew it like this is because I wanted something simple, because I know myself. And I know if I went for something super complicated, I would just straight up not finish the drawing. So yeah, pretty much. Hey, Dora! Looks really good. Thank you. I'm working on it. What the fuck? Yeah, this is also there. I have like a weird shading layer. Oh my god. Like a weird shading layer over here that I was doing to kind of like figure out beforehand what the light source was gonna be. But yeah. I'm gonna delete that after. I don't need that right now. We are doing that. How are you doing, Tara? How's everything? Oh shit! And on the right layer, I think. Yes. Don't look too much at the hand. I intentionally hid it away, okay? It is intentionally in a weird spot because I didn't want to spend countless hours trying to get it right. Okay, I think that is good. Gotta focus on these fine lines. What did you guys eat today? I had, for lunch, I had rice with ground beef and green beans. And for dinner, I had tteokbokki with boiled egg. And for drinks, I had what did I have? I had a coffee in the morning, and I had how do you call this? It's a tea, I guess. It's like a herbal tea. And now I'm having a sugar-free Red Bull, which I'm gonna take a sip of. There we go. Alright. Now I just gotta do the hair. Oh my god. It took us over 1 hour. Not us, me. It took me over 1 hour. But it's alrighty. I still gotta figure out what to do with that freaking arm. It's just so... You see what I mean? Like, it feels anatomically correct. Because I did go over it. Because look at this. How do you even get this pose right? But I finally got it somewhat decent. It's just that I can't figure out how the shoulder will look on the other side. I can't make it look right, so we're just gonna darken that area. I give up. I'm just gonna... Since it's in the back, I don't even need to render it. I'll just do it nearly black. The hair. Yes. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. Maybe not cry, but I'm gonna piss. I'll be right back. I have a new BRB stream. Shoot. Okay, I'm back. There we go. The left arm feels out of perspective compared to the right one. Is that so? I mean, I know, but like, it just looks weird. I know, but it's like angled. It's at like a 90-degree. The right one is like facing the camera, or the viewer rather. But the other one is like angled slightly upwards and backwards. That's why it looks weird. I feel like with shading, the brightest spot is gonna be over here. For understandings, just so you guys can visualize, the sword is gonna have fire, like, ooh. And that's gonna be my light source. So it's gonna be mostly bouncing here in all this area. And it's gonna get darker as it goes to the back, so that's gonna give it that perspective. This is gonna be completely dark. And all that, yeah. And all the light is gonna be pretty much in this main area, as well as the center of the face. Let's say plan with it. Changing the entire hair layer on base color, one base color, then add dark blue to cyan gradient, then metal patches, then deeper. Well, it looks weird because the elbow implies the source on top of the forearm is facing up. Is it? Wait. Hold up, I'm holding my own arm. So you're telling about the one not holding the sword. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, kinda. Hold up. I'm visualizing holding on my own arm. Wait, so the elbow looks fine. If I compare it to my own, then... Okay, so yes, the top of the hand should be somewhere over here. I think that's what you mean. And like, for this shape. Yeah, I see what you mean. We can fix that. I really didn't want to go super, like, deep into it, but yeah, we can fix that. Hold up. Let me, let's erase that on my tray. And oh my god, it looks so nasty right now. Okay. So, up to this point, I think it's fine, but... let's see. Okay, so it will be something like this. Kinda. And then the hand will follow this shape. Right? And then the detail will be somewhere over here. Kinda like that. No, that looks even more weird. Ah. Yeah, cause this is the middle finger, so I was going by this. How about if I just... No, that still looks kinda odd. Okay, how about that? Let's see. How about... something like this? And then... It's kind of the same, just angled a little different. Does that look better? The angle of the elbow and position means the arm is almost horizontal respective to the body, fairly angled. But it's like slightly outwards. I think this doesn't look too bad right now. Would you say it looks a little bit better? Cause don't forget, this is supposed to be spiky according to the other part. I will say that looks slightly better. But oh well. And I'm also gonna take the chance because I actually hated how these two thingies were way too close to each other. So that definitely helps in putting some distance to make the shape a little more clear. I'm sorry if I'm backtracking a lot, but I definitely if there's something I can improve on the go, I will definitely and gladly do it. Okay, let me do that. How about this? I'll clean up later. I just want to see if the main shape works. Okay. We finish this part. Oh yeah, hey, I will color that later. Does it look slightly better? Tweak the elbow. I don't know, brain hurts. Okay, I think I see what you mean. But... yeah. Okay, fine. Let's try something here. How about... so we're gonna follow the arm. It will be over here. And then we'll end over here. Oh my god, that's a bit... that's also what she said. About that. What about that? Better? A little bit, right? I kind of like the pointy elbow, because it's okay, but now it's not aligned with this, and that bothers me. Hold up. Okay. Let's do it a little bit lower. How about, right here? Then I clean this up a little. I like that. How about that? No, that looks goofy. I think that looks even worse than before, honestly. I'm gonna return that. I think this is fine. I'm gonna stick to this. Otherwise, we're gonna be here forever. That's why I don't like line art, man. Yeah. No, wait, no. this is why I didn't want to do a liner on stream, because I just like keep backtracking on it. Can't. What about that? I should probably add some like weight to this part. Like that. How about that? Maybe that gives it a little bit more perspective too. Yeah, the thing is fan, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and when I finish the coloring, we can worry about that. Like, now I have to fix all this. Maybe it looks better now with the color. Oh, where the frick am I? Armor? Let me clean up all this mess. I do like that we put a little bit more distance between both arms, cause like there was a weird amalgamation of lines, and I feel like this is gonna define both arms way more clearly. So I'm glad I did that. I'm still not super convinced on the arm shape, but it doesn't matter. We're also like, the problem here is that we're way too zoomed in. Once we zoom out, a lot of these like weird things are gonna read a lot better. Cause that's also my problem with art in general. Like, I look at it from up close, and that's why I keep noticing like, well, these like completely nothing burger mistakes that you wouldn't even notice up far. So really what's important about art is the overall readability. Like, if you look at this thumbnail over here, like on the corner, like look at it like at this size. Overall it looks like it reads fine. You like, your brain understands what she's doing. And that's all I care about for this piece. Cause like I was talking about before, like, I'm also a huge perfectionist, and if I really want it, I will still be on the sketch of this piece, but like, I force myself not to delve too much onto small mistakes like that, because otherwise I would just never finish it. I think that looks a little bit better though, now with the color and stuff. Yeah. Just a little bit. The hair. Oh my. Okay, so I think I want to do something silly. I want to clean this up. I feel like it's gonna take me less time to clean this up and just paint on my gray layer all the hair rather than paint it strand by strand right away. Anyways, I should probably like clean this up. It's so too much. The way I usually draw her is also so inconsistent. Like, my line flow is not the best, so the shape of my hair is always like so odd. It doesn't matter. It's okay. I'm just a goober that likes to doodle. Not trying to get anyone's money. And I'm not trying to be really nice. I think I'll post it. I could say I will, but like, just because you guys asked for the file and stuff, but like, I don't know, I don't really do anything with my art. I don't post it anywhere, I don't promote it or anything. See, like, what the fuck is this? What did I do over here? Like, this? Oh, that. This? What is that? Okay, let me at least close that out, because that actually looks kind of goofy. There you go. Fixed. It was that simple. Actually, I'm gonna use a smaller one, and I'm gonna maybe like, you know, just why the hell not like close all that up, all that goofiness happening over there. Yeah, did you not? Good enough. We're just still cleaning up all this. It's actually kind of sad that I'm probably not gonna get nearly as much as I wanted to get done today. I'll probably just finish the flats and maybe do some skin shading. But I definitely can't sit and draw for too many hours, because I have to be in a very specific position when I draw, and it eventually, hurts my back. So I like to take a little breaks in between. There's something that also turned me off about being a streamer for the longest time. It's that I can't sit for too long. I just can't. It just doesn't feel good. I have to stand up, and a lot of times I don't really do anything of value. I'll just stand up and go check on my dogs, check on the birds, hug them, kiss them, and just come back. Like, I just like to stand up and walk a little bit every hour or so. See, like, I could have saved all this time if I decided to paint where I had to paint. But oh well. We're just chilling over here. This is weird. This reads a little weird. I don't know what the hell I did with the lines here. See what I mean? Like this part? And this part too. Let's fix that real quick. A little better. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I'm surprised that I haven't messed up and done things on the wrong layer as much. What the hell is this? See? Is this supposed to be like a hair here? Hold up. Let me fix that. Oh my god. A little smaller. Okay. No, wait. That looks odd. That's a little better. And it takes some weight off these hairs. I wanted to cover the eyes so much. Like that is fine. We are never gonna finish this drawing because I'm too slow and too silly and definitely not good at this. Hey, once we do all the flats though, I feel like we're gonna progress much faster. And we're actually gonna see it, like, that's really my favorite part, because you actually can visualize how the whole piece is gonna look once you're done. Also, I really don't like these. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. I know why I didn't draw that line. This should be one layer. Yeah, that looks odd otherwise. Should probably draw like this. So at least you know that's a hair. Kinda like that. That kinda looks odd, but oh well. Doesn't matter. I wanna move on. At least we finished cleaning up. Let me just actually, clean this up as well. You guys don't mind. Okay. I feel like I should make sure I don't erase the one thing. Whatever's covered under other layers, I really don't care about. I couldn't care less about. I know I probably should still keep it clean, but we don't have time for that. I want to progress. Right, now we should be able to kind of visualize the overall feel of the piece. Yeah, that's not the worst. Alrighty, what's next? Probably... I don't know, guys. I'm dreading doing the hair right now. I mean, it's not the worst. We're just gonna create a selection again. And we're gonna put the hair layer on the bottom, which is probably the worst you could do. Your hair should probably be on the very top. And I'm actually gonna color pick. I don't know if heard that was stuck to the blues. But literally everything is blue. Literally everything. Oh my god, it's just a blob of blue right now. And grab a beater on. I'm so blue. There's so many shades of blue right now. But hey, not too bad. And then we're gonna do. Let me see if there's some nice blue over here. I kinda wanna go for the turquoise rather than the light blue. Yeah, I wanna add a little bit more green. Like this. Yeah, that's the right color. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do this on a different layer. And I'm gonna create selection from just this part. Remind me to clean this weird thing that happened over there. So we're just gonna designate what's going to be this color. Pretty much just all this area. All this area. As well as some random strands. And this. Probably this area? No. Yeah, for now, I think this is what's gonna stay this color. Let's do that, and then we can improvise later. I can barely see. I think I went too dark on the other color. It's merging with the line art. Actually, that's not too bad because I'm probably gonna color the lines a little bit. I'm still thinking if I want to leave the lines black or if I want to try and color them. Just remember to be very the two colors are to not have a sharp edge between the two. I will try. But sometimes this sharp edge looks fine, but because I'm gonna try instead of that, like I'm not gonna do the gradient directly. I'm gonna do like a bunch of strands merging both colors. I don't know, I'm gonna experiment really. I don't think I've ever drawn dual color hair. So it's a learning experience for me. I'll definitely try just doing the gradient, but I also wanna try doing solid colors. Also, I'm gonna fix it, don't worry, cause I gotta erase these strands anyways. Like for example, right here, it kinda doesn't make sense. That is all blue. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Now we're just gonna erase pretty much all these. Oh my god. Wait, I was actually painting on the same layer the whole time. I'm stupid. There it is. Finally. Finally the painting on the wrong layer. That's okay. Will be worse. So I feel like I'm gonna do... There we go. I love how this looks like literally nothing. Or just looks at this gonna be like, what the hell am I looking at? Not even I know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm trying nothing. Okay, I think I wanna close this up over here. I'll clean that up later. Don't worry. It's just to get the overall feel of the thing. I still gotta paint all this blue. Is that a blue shade of blue? I think it is. I like my cyans and my turquoise with plenty of green in it. So some of these strands are also gonna be this color. I really wanna make sure it doesn't look too blocky. But I also want it to not be super complex. I gotta find the perfect balance between the two. Why am I being so careful? Oh shit, that's why I forgot that those layers are barely on top of each other. What was my plan with this hair strand though? I had a plan with these. Okay, so I think I'll have to close it first of all. Thank you very much. Let's do that and this. Not the other way around. This and that. There we go. Easy peasy. let's catch a seal. Is that... Also, let me erase that little dot right there. Thank you. I think we got the made-up. I don't know, like, how this part looks. I'll probably do something about it. Oh, you know what we can do? We can do like a... You know what I mean? Let's see how that looks. Awful. Yeah, I really don't like that. It's like all the hairs clumped together. I don't mess with that. Oh, you know what? This might be a terrible idea, but let's try it. Why the hell not? Because then, it won't make sense for it to be clumped together. How about that? A little better. But then, it doesn't make sense for this line to be here. Okay. That's a little better. What the? Why can I not? Am I on the... Oh wait, the skin. It's because the skin, Here we go. Okay, how about that? Is that better? I think I gotta also cut this one a little shorter because it looks on. Just a random line. Needs to be pointy. How about that? Same thing goes for here. How about that? Much better, I feel. And we kinda got the flats, kinda. What the hell is this? Let me solve that real quick. I was just trying to experiment. I am gonna cut the blue somewhere over here. And then some of these strands are gonna be like light blue. I guess it doesn't look too bad. Okay. And it's stretch. Oh my god. I think we got the flats. Probably do some cool... Oh wait, I still gotta do the sword and the eyebrows. Hold up. Hold up. Oh. I'm gonna do it on the eyes later. Okay. Okay. The sword though. The sword's gonna be like a light. Oh, should the sword be black? Or red? How about we do a red sword? What do you guys think? Hold up. I started to have way too many layers. But I think a red sword will be a little too much, especially because I don't think, oh shit. I don't think the flames I'm gonna do them red. I was thinking to do them blue, but then I feel like it will be maybe too much blue, so maybe I should do red flames. Or purple. Huh. red sword, I guess. Why the hell not? Now I can like... The handle? How about a golden handle on a red sword? That's gonna look goofy, huh? I guess it's not the worst, because there's gonna be a lot of... Yeah, I guess we can stick with the red sword. This is a placeholder, don't mind it too much. Okay. Yeah, and then that can look good. And then we're gonna have like a lot of detail, like the gold. I'm just gonna do a quick example. It's gonna be like over here. It's gonna be over here. I could actually do it instead of like goofing around, but this is to visualize, to know if I wanna do it like that before I actually do it. We could add like some red gems to suit. I just wanna see if it's a little too much or if it looks actually good. Okay, so far it looks fine. Now we're gonna do this part, and this part. Yeah, how about that? Okay, so I feel like the issue looking at it right now will be a green flame or go full demon and have a black dark purple flame. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted like a dark blue flame or like purplish, but I feel like I don't want to add too many colors. It's gonna be a mess because my design already has like 3 prominent colors. Well, 4 if you count the gold for the detail, and there's already 4 prominent colors. If I add any other color outside of that palette, it's just gonna look like a mess. But yeah, I guess we could go for like a blue one. But that's like weird, no? There's just so much blue going on already. I could do it like my hair, kinda. We could go for a greenish blue. I just feel like I have to add something that matches the eye color, so it's not just the eyes being red. You know what I mean? Just to keep the harmony. See, like this feels harmonious, and then I will have to add like something the color of the hair. Probably like something over here on the banner, like over here, and then you know what I mean? Like I just want to keep a harmony. But you know what I feel is missing? Something golden on the head. Even just here is fine. Like maybe on the horns, or maybe I could do like some pendant on the horns, you know what I mean? Like a dangly thing over here. Kinda. You know what I mean? Just to add that gold on these so it doesn't look that empty. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna settle for the red sword with red and blue. We could do a contrast. Hold up. How does red plus blue flame? Have you guys ever looked at a lighter? And it has like the flame in the middle is blue, but then the outline is like different shades of red and yellow. You know what I mean? Kind of like this. That looks so goofy. But you know what I mean with it's just like, I don't know. I've never even drawn fire before. I guess that was my first thunder. Okay. Cyan into purple fire. Cyan into purple fire. So, okay, but what should the base color for the sword be? I know, like, black? Just black? Pure black? We're just experimenting with before with Antinia. I guess that works too. Cause then we can add the... Okay, I'm just gonna do the weird experiment. Just a weird ass experiment. I really like the golden though. It's looking good on that part. I don't even think I need to color pick anymore. I can delete that. I'm also gonna... Oh no, hold up. Okay, let's do a weird experiment. I feel like I have good brushes for doing the fire. Hold up. Let me check them out. This could be a good one because it's like very inconsistent. I'm just gonna like... Okay, the problem is the opacity in it is already pretty low. And I kinda wanna be able to have more control on it. Nope. I downloaded a lot of pens. But I don't think... Maybe I just want something that's like a little bit irregular or wavy. I guess a pencil could work. You know what I mean? Like... So we're doing cyan into purple, huh? I'm just doing a weird random sketch. And then... a light or dark purple? You can change the internal opacity of the pen. Yeah, you can. I'm just, like... messing around, Molly. I'm literally just messing around. Okay, I think I get what you mean. Cyan into purple. Kinda like this. But properly done. I'm just like... You know, doesn't look too bad. It's kinda like a devilish aura. But like, actually properly done. Ooh, that dark one actually looks really fire. No pun intended. Yeah, that could look good. Yeah. I think we got it, boys. Thanks for the directions. Yeah, I think that's the colors I'm gonna use. That actually doesn't even look too bad, but it just needs to be refined. But yes. We have been live for 2 hours. I think it is time that we come to an end. Let me erase everything that oh, that looks kinda nice without the liner. This is how far we got. We just beat the flats, so we did even less than I thought. But hey, at least we fixed some mistakes. We did a lot of cleanup. We somewhat fixed the arm. Is the music over? Oh. It is. Okay, perfect timing then, I guess. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow? Maybe. Look at what I say, Toner. I'll see you guys next time. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? If next stream probably will be impromptu. And I was wanting to do some, hold up. Let me go to this scene. I was actually wanting to do some Dead by Daylight before the 2v8 event is over. Thank you, Seth. I'm glad you until late. It's very nice to have you guys around and not be talking by myself like an absolute fool. Will you finish the coloring next stream or will you finish it off stream? I don't know. I'll probably still do it on stream. I definitely work faster and better off stream when I'm hyper focused. I guess it would have hurt to, and I know this is kind of weird, maybe do like a weird Discord stream where I'm just muted and painting. That could be an option too, because I feel like that will be less intrusive to my performance. Or my speed, rather, because I mean, I'm gonna underperform anyways. But, I think that wouldn't be too bad, huh? I'll think about it. I'll give it a thought. I'll let you guys know on Twitter as always. And thank you for meet. Don't beat your owl. Good night. Have a wonderful set of dreams. Bye.